Welcome to Weekly Wisdom. I'm Coach Gunny, Director of Track and Field and Cross Country here at the University of Dubuque. This is our first installment of Weekly Wisdom. We talked to the athletes and we thought this would be a great idea to offer high school athletes, college athletes, coaches, parents, just pretty much anybody who wants to grow and connect through the sport of track and field. So we asked our followers to send us some ideas on something they would want us to share ideas, wisdom about. And actually one of our 2021 commits, Joe Ensley, thank you Joe, excited to have you here in the fall, asked about the topic of team mindset. And though that can be very, very broad, I was excited that he brought that up because both the concept of team and having a performance mindset are two very important parts of our program and our culture here at UD. So, regarding team, I think we all know that the sport of track and field has some challenges relating to team, right? We have multiple event groups, two different genders, sometimes teams train together, sometimes event groups aren't together, and so the concept of team is tough to navigate in track and field. Well, it really starts with you, and so to share some thoughts and ideas, some wisdom about team in regards to track and field is, first and foremost, if you want to be a part of a good team, you have to give your true, authentic self. So to put and invest in and get the most out of your experience as a member of a track and field team, again, you have to be you. You have to participate, compete, and involve yourself to your true heart and soul. So I'm asking you, please be your true, authentic self. Don't be who you think your teammates want you to be. Don't be who you think your coaches want you to be. Don't be who you think social media wants you to be. Be you. Everything else aside, your unfiltered, true, authentic self. Be you. Now, the next step from that is understand coaches and teammates, their sole purpose should be to support who you are and help you grow to be a better you. So you have to be open and willing when part of a team to take steps forward and grow. Not be someone different, but to be a better version of yourself every day. Now, what does that have to do with team mindset? Well, if you are willing to do that and your teammates are willing to do that, you're going to build a better team. And when your team is separated in different places, when the throwers are over in the throws area, jumpers are jumping on the runway, distance runners are off track doing a warm-up, and then the sprinters are there getting ready for a race, whatever it may be, if everyone knows that they are being true to their heart and soul and their true self, and they are doing everything they can to be better as an individual, then the team has that trust and faith in each other to be the best team they can be. Now, how does team have anything to do with mindset? Well, best thing to know is there are some master mindset practices, and that's stuff that we work on every week here at UD. But one of the master practices for performance mindset is building strong relationships. That should be paramount in your experience on your team, for coaches in what they create and build, for athletes in what they seek to be a part of. So think back to the best experiences you've had in your life. Think back to the worst experiences you've had in your life. You can probably pretty much boil it down to one thing: the relationships you had in that situation, right? The folks you had really supportive, positive relationships with created a really exciting, positive, joyous experience. The folks who you didn't have good relationships with, those are experiences you look back on and you wish you would have done it differently, right? Or you wish you would have never been a part of. Well, in creating the mindset that you want and being a part of the team and being able to perform at your highest level, you have to start by being an active role player in building strong relationships. How do we do that? Well, first, it starts with active communication. Talk with your teammates. Don't be the person who sits at the team tent and naps in between races. Don't be the person who never wants to talk to their relay mates or their coach after a bad race or a bad performance. Actively seek out thoughts, seek out perspective, seek out constructive criticism. Be involved in that relationship, in that role, and that will build a better relationship, okay? Then would be praise. Praise your teammates. Be specific. Don't just say, nice job. Reach out and say, hey, that was an absolute spectacular jump or throw or race. Tell them why. If they do something well as a teammate, tell them what they did and why. And then finally, gratitude. If you want to build the strongest mindset you can and build a great team culture and be a part of a great team culture, you have to cultivate gratitude. hunt the good stuff. Like, find the good things. Like, find the good stuff that matters to you, and those things that stick out that you don't ever want to lose, that you'll look back on and wish you had more of. And when you find those things, say thank you. Look people in the eye and thank them. The folks who paint the sector lines, thank them. The folks who prepare your potluck after a meet, the parents, thank them for the food. When you're done at your track meet, go over to the starter, the officials, the folks holding the clipboards, the guy who was announcing or the gal who was announcing in the press box. Go shake their hand and say thank you. Express that gratitude, and that's going to help you be a better teammate, a better competitor, and it's going to help you build a better mindset and be part of the best team you can. So, thanks for joining us for our first ever Weekly Wisdom. We're excited to bring you more. Don't forget to drop a line in the comments or connect with us on ways that we can help. But from myself and UDTFXC, we're grateful for you, and we're excited for more track and field as your season continues.